everyone, ItzzDivinity here, and today with a new episode of my series called Fire Mage Approach To. This time we're going to talk about the Council of Blood. Yeah, on heroic difficulty. But before we jump into the video, I'll quickly show you my conduits and talents. As you can see, we're going full single target because of the fact there are 3 bosses, but the health between them is not shared. And the moment one boss dies, the other 2 are getting healed to full. So if you're just going to go full AoE on this target, it's not going to work. Because of the fact that you're just going to lose out on DPS on the boss. Alright, so what we're going to do, the moment we get into the fight, we instantly want to combust. Because around 10 seconds, 12 seconds into the fight, there will be a servant, which is basically going to make the boss immune to damage. So we just want to make sure that we instantly combust in order to make sure that the entire combustion that we're using is going into the boss, right? As you can see, we actually have 1 second left of our combustion, and the servant attendant just spawned. So our combustion is over the moment he actually hits, so we instantly just switch to the attendant, and then we just go back on Frida again. Because our order of killing, if you guys are interested, is Frida, then Niklaus, and then Stavros, sorry. So with these, we always go to the outside. You don't even need to stand that close to your partner because of the fact that it barely deals any damage. This is also why Scorch is really good, right? We're just able to keep DPSing even though we have to move. What I should have done here is actually throw in this fireball. Maybe it critted, so it would reduce my combustion cooldown by an additional 1.5 seconds. But I didn't do that, so the whole streak just went away. So we just do this dance. Not a whole lot is happening. You just legit follow your add-on that you're using in order to just see the boss mechanics right. And after this, we're about to have combustion. And now the boss is going to jump down. Now we have combustion together with the % haste increase, right? And this is actually really big, because this way we're able to pump in so much more in our combustion than what we want to. So I had a hot streak ready, just instantly used it on the boss, making sure that all this time we're never going to have not 2 stacks of Infernal Cascade. Because if we do lose our Infernal Cascade buff, we're just losing out on a lot of damage. Rune of Power into Scorches because the boss below 30%, right? So we are able to utilize our combustion, our talent Searing Touch, right? As you can see, Frida is low, but the servant spawned. And I'm actually quickly going to pause here. Because what we could have used, like you might be thinking, right? We can just use Scorch on Baroness Frida, right? Because the fact she's below 30%, so we're able to get hot streak from her, and then we use it into the attendant. But as you can see, there's immune over here. And basically the attendant is making that we cannot ever deal damage to Frida. And if something is immuning, even Scorch won't generate a hot streak, right? So you cannot even just cast Scorch in order to just generate your hot streak. So you have to go and switch to the attendant and just kill it, and then we go over back to Frida. It's instantly gonna die. Then we go on to Niklaus. And we're just waiting here, basically. Because soon we're gonna get the ability again that people need to walk out. And we're gonna hope it's not me. Because the fact that we're having combustion ready in 10 seconds. So what I need to do now is building up my stacks. There are also waders spawning now. We barely deal with the waders, right? Because the fact that we have DKs and we have boomies. So they should be getting gripped in, or the boomies will just deal with them, right? With their starfall. As you can see, we didn't get the line, so we instantly went over to our combustion. What I did do wrong, I actually want to show that to you guys. As you can see, I pressed combustion the moment I only had 2 stacks. I didn't wait for the 3 stacks. And by doing this, you can see later in my combustion, I'm gonna lose my Infernal Cascade proc. As you can see, this is 1 stack, then we have 2 stacks. As you can see, it's about to fall off, and I missed. So I missed a lot of damage on my combustion at the later part of the fight, right? Of my combustion, I mean. So as you can see, now we're gonna do the dance fight again. The waders also despawn, so that's why on hero they're not the biggest issue. So we are going away. So we're just doing the dance now. We're just gonna wait. The reason why I didn't wait, by the way, for my combustion for after the 50% is I kind of want to have it for when the other boss spawns. Because the fact that there's an ad that we need to kill really fast. Because it actually takes quite some time to kill that ad. So yeah, just the usual dance, right? At least we're getting a speed haste increase from it. That's really helpful. So an attendant spawns, right? So what we need to do is actually switch over to the attendants. But I'm stupid, right? And I still cast 2 fireballs in Niklaus. I didn't even DPS the attendant. So that's something I really need to pay more attention to. Is to actually use, my DPS against the attendants the moment they spawn, right? So this guy falls below 30%. We usually go over to Scorch to generate our hot streaks. We're about to have combustion. And I think we're just instantly going to use it. What I should have done here already, because of the fact that I knew combustion was going to come up, right? Just going to go back again. What I should have done is already started generating 5 stacks of Fever Incantation on Niklaus because he's below 30%. And we're going to use combustion on Lord Stavros. So if we already build up our Fever Incantation on Niklaus, we will have just dealt 50% more damage from the get-go on Stavros with our combustion. But I didn't do that, so I actually missed out on DPS. I only got 1 stack. And now we're just combusting. So now we already only have 5 stacks, but we actually already am like 4 stacks into our combustion, which could have been increased. So Dark Recital, people need to move out. Good movement of me there that I just dodged it, right? And as you can see, the waiters are just slowly getting killed by other people, right? We don't really have to deal with that. Otherwise, we have shifting power here and there to do damage. So what you want to do here is find the target that needs to die and nuke it so hard. Because if you don't kill this guy in time, you're going to wipe. Because everything else is going to blow up. As you can see, we instantly move towards the safe zone now. And if you're standing in the red shit, then you're just going to die. So that's a no-go, right? So Stavros is about to phase. And as you can see, we're going to have combustion ready for afterwards. So just looking out where we need to go. So we're going to do our Dance Dance Revolution right now. I must say, because of the dance, right, it's actually really good for Fire Mage because of the fact that we have so many times just combustion on cooldown during the dance. And whenever the dance is over, we have combustion up again. And because of this, we're actually having more uptime on combustion during the boss than we have on normally, right? Because the fact that we can just chill in the dance for like 20 to 30 seconds. So that's quite chill. So we blink back, instantly start and cast Fireball, so we can just instantly combust, so we don't waste any time. And because of the fact that we're having a haste increase for the next Dark Recital, we should be fine. So the boss is below 30% now, and we instantly switch over to Scorch. What I should have done, yeah, okay, perfect. I am using Rune of Power, but I am stupid, right? I did see the ads come down, but what do? I just keep standing still. I see there are ads in front of me. What do? I'm still standing still next to it, so I'm just getting hit. And what do I do here? I thought I had a mark, but it disappeared, but I still got hit again by another ad. Like, as you can see, I was really performing badly at the end of this fight. But we did get rewarded by it, by getting a Christmas hat, as you could see, so that's fine. But yeah, this boss fight, there's not a whole lot we can do with our ice block or all the time, as you can see, like the usual shenanigans that we are able to pull off during other boss fights. Like, this boss fight is just more about managing your combustion around the timings that you're going to get your increased haste buff from the dance. Or just by not going full out on AoE, right? Because if you're going full out on AoE, you're just kind of inting your own DPS. Anyway, that was the Council of Blood Heroic on my walkthrough on my Approach To series. If you did learn something out of it, or you just enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. Also, I'm live streaming most of the time my progress on twitch.tv/ItzzDivinity. And yeah, you can just come and hang out there, and it's going to be fun. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.